Welcome back to Fallout 4 with the Rude Man. Almost a year ago, I had a series on Fallout 4 doing a mod called Sim Settlements 2, Chapter 1. Now, a lot of it was just regular gameplay and not necessarily just that mod. Now, Chapter 2 is out and I want to start playing it. I'm going to be recording it. Problem is, since it's been almost a year, I don't know where I was. I don't know what I was doing. I can't really remember what all I had done in the game. So to make it easier for me and also for you, I condensed just the Sim Settlements 2 mod out of that 50 hours of gameplay, and I condensed it into a couple of videos. That should get you caught up on Sim Settlements 2 before I start doing Chapter 2. If you're interested in watching the whole 50 hours of live streaming, there is a playlist on my YouTube page. Just go to that, make a bowl of popcorn, and enjoy. And now, sit back and enjoy Part 1 of Sim Settlements 2, Chapter 1, Condensed. There's my guy. Okay, so as soon as I built that, this is the guy that left the magazine. And this is starting that new quest.
Hello there. If I'm not mistaken, you're the fella I've been looking for.
Really? Can I help you?
Can I help you?
I heard your radio broadcast. Sounded as if you were starting some kind of settlement. Is that about the right of it?
Yeah, sure, that's right.
That's right.
Well, in that case, I've got something you might be interested in. Here, catch.
All right, he threw me
It's called
something.
an ASAM sensor. If you're going to be building settlements, these things are what you'll want to use.
Okay, and why is that?
Yeah? Why is that?
I think a demonstration is in order. Place that ASAM down on the ground somewhere. Go ahead. Any old spot will do.
All right. God, I got settlers coming in.
Congratulations! You've made the smart move of choosing Röpke brand ASAM sensors for your city planning needs.
This is cool.
Unlike other less reliable multi-purpose sensors, Röpke brand ASAM sensors offer the level of versatility and connectability that you deserve. Röpke brand ASAM sensors, America's #1 sensor solution.
Number one. All right, now what?
Nicely done. Don't mind the ASAM, it's just scanning the area for materials.
Ooh, look, it's got antennas coming. Oh, look at that. Whoa.
Now for this next part, I'm gonna pretend to be a settler who's come to work for you.
Okay,
So just play along, alright?
okay. What do I have to do?
Boy, I sure am glad I found this settlement to live in. But oh no, there are no homes available. And I don't know how to build one myself. I guess I'll just have to rely on whoever runs this place to build a home for me.
Do you think that settlers are all that stupid? All right, I'm going to play along.
Don't sell yourself short.
You're right. If only I had a little guidance, I could probably build something myself. But wait, what is this? Why, it's an ASAM! Just the thing I need!
Okay. This is going someplace. All right, I'm going to keep playing along.
What do you need it for?
That is a great question. You see, with an ASAM, there's no barrier for entry when it comes to building something. All I'd need to do is follow the step-by-step instructions provided by the ASAM. Here, let me show you.
All right. This is cool, man. So
Once you
this...
place down a sensor, your role in the construction is pretty much done.
So you drop these things down, and the people start building their own places to live and stores and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool, but there's...
Just about anyone in the settlement can claim the area and start building for themselves.
there's a whole quest line that goes quite a while, and it adds all kinds of new characters that come in that you can talk to, and it's really pretty cool.
The directions that the ASAM provides are so easy to understand, even a savage could do it with no problem.
A savage? Where would you find a savage? He's pounding the hell out of his hand. What?
All right, just one more nail, and finished.
A man's home is his castle, and no one understands that better than Robco. Our ASAM sensor technology offers citizens unrivaled freedom of DIY home design. Built using locally sourced materials and designed via our patented dynamic easy build roofing software. With Robco brand ASAM sensors, everyone can have a roof over their head. After all, a warm and dry citizen is a productive citizen.
Ha!
And there you have it. A fully built home. Ready for habitation by some lucky wastelander. And you barely had to lift a finger. Not too shabby, huh? So now that you've seen what they can do, what do you think? Are ASAM sensors something you might be interested in?
Oh, is this a sales pitch? Well, okay, sure.
Yes, I'm really interested.
I thought you might be. Unfortunately, right now I only have the one sensor on me.
No, of
However,
course you
I
do.
can provide you with more. And once you have more, I can show you even more stuff you could build with them. Homes are just the start. But first, I'm gonna have to ask for a little task done in return.
Okay.
Of course. Just tell me what you need help with.
All right, here it is. I got me a workshop in a town called Concord. Nice enough place, fairly quiet. Or at least it was. But just recently, I returned from a trade run to find the entire town overrun by raiders. And now I can't get near my workshop. A small group I could deal with, but there's too many for me to take on alone. So I'm gonna need someone to help take them out. So there it is. That's the job. You help me get rid of these raiders, I'll give you more ASAMs. And show you how to build even more stuff with them.
Okay. Why me?
Why me?
Right now, I only have one
I
thing
sound
to
like
barter
Nancy
with.
Kerrigan.
That's ASAM
Why
tech.
me?
You seem interested, and I need a second gun to deal with those raiders.
What if I don't have a gun? I don't know.
Don't worry. I'll help you deal with these raiders.
You will?
Well, talk for yourself.
That's great. Okay then, let's head to Concord and show those raiders who's boss.
I was going to run the
Lead
other
on.
way. Where's my friend? Oh, no. Keep up, buddy. All right, completed. Travel to Concord. Deal with the raiders. So, these raiders got some splaining to do. Come on, keep up. I hope he's pretty good with a gun.
And that's how it's done.
Hey,
Where's
up
my
here,
partner?
On the balcony.
Jeez,
I've got
you
a
didn't
group of
get any
travelers
of 'em.
inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
Calm down, my friend.
I don't know who that was
Jeez.
calling down to us, but it sounds like they could use some help in there. We still
Yeah.
need to clear out all the raiders.
Wait a minute.
By the sounds of it, there's still some inside that museum.
I'm looting. Give me a break.
I'll stay out here and keep guard. You should head inside and help those people.
Bye.
Woo! That was... I mean, you just took down a death claw. Color me impressed. All the sound from our firefight must have lured the blast thing out. And where'd you get that power armor from? You know what? Never mind. What about them folks, the raiders trapped inside the museum?
Yeah, they're all
Did
dead.
you
I
manage
killed
to
them
help 'em?
too. Just kidding. They're taken care of.
Everything's taken care of.
Well, all right. Nice to see a happy ending. You did good. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. It's okay though.
I'm just glad we were able to save their lives.
All right. You held up your side of the bargain. Raiders have been dealt with.
Scorpion.
Now it's my turn to deliver. If you'd just like to follow me, we'll get you your ace.
Leave it up to Scorpion to get to the bottom of everything. Okay, here we go. You're in the way, buddy. He wants me to put one of these in, and so I will do that. Now, this one goes on the ground. If you wanted to build it up on a pedestal, you can do this one, and
Go
then
ahead.
you can build
Just
it
put it
up.
down wherever you like.
But I think the one on the ground will be fine. So let's do that. All right, there we go. You happy? Now what? Maybe I'm supposed to do this? Oh, he's doing it. Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
I'm gonna take on the role of a settler again. Don't worry, I won't subject you to my bad theatrics this time.
Okay.
I just want to show you how easy this is, okay? Almost done.
Well, he's almost done, he says.
Yes! Gone are the days of citizens complaining over those ever-increasing grocery store prices. Thanks to Rotko brand ASAM sensors. Never has it been easier for
Trenton's
citizens
been
to grow
feeding the cows,
their
has
own
he?
mouth-watering produce. It's so simple, even the wife and kids will want to get their hands dirty. For the finest in homegrown food, look to Rotko brand ASAM sensors.
A Robco brand. Sweet. So now we've got food growing. What else?
And there we have it. A fine plot of land ready for cultivation. This from the guy who once underwatered a cactus.
You underwatered a cactus. I like it.
Uh-huh. Nothing's ever that easy.
Well, you're not wrong. People will still have to put the work in. But ASAMs allow you to delegate that work instead of doing everything yourself. All right, we've built a home, a farm. Next thing is a place to work. You know, somewhere folks can perform a little industry.
Right.
Gather scrap or do a bit of scabbing. That kind of thing.
Right.
Go ahead. Put down an ASAM that's programmed for that.
Okay. All right, so now he wants me to build here an industrial spot. Okay. Now this one isn't flat, so I'm going to build a pedestal so that it is kind of flat. All right, so we'll just do that. Junk storage. Settlements can only store so much junk without proper storage. Industrial plots will increase your maximum junk storage as well as collect additional junk each day. All right, are we done?
Times are tough. There's no bones about it. Even useful people are starting to feel the pinch. But you can rely on Rotko to provide fulfilling employment alternatives. With just one handy-dandy Rotko brand ASAM sensor, citizens need never fear unemployment again. Able to legally gather
Hey,
and store
Dennis.
useful
How are
materials,
you?
your citizens will wonder how they ever did without a Rotko industrial unit. Just one more in the long line of technological marvels brought to you by Rotko brand
Rotko.
ASAM sensors.
Well, there we are. All basic necessities covered. Although folks won't be happy with the bare essentials forever. Eventually they will want more. So best keep in mind. Now it's up to you what type of ASAMs you put down. But do try and keep in mind what folks in your settlements will be needing.
Excuse me, hello. Don't shoot now. I don't mean no harm. I hope you don't mind the intrusion. I couldn't help but notice all the commotion. What are you two youngins up to here? That is, if you don't mind me asking.
We're just shooting the
Fixing
shit.
up these buildings, are you?
Yeah, boy, Captain Obvious here.
Yeah, something like that.
Actually, we just finished building these. Foundations, walls, everything.
Is that so? Built them by yourself, did you? Well, you two looking to settle down here, or?
This settlement belongs to my friend here, not me. I was just demonstrating some construction techniques using this ASAM sensor.
Construction techniques? Using that gadget there?
Yeah.
Sounds like Brahmin dung to me. Are you
What?
telling me you made all this using that gizmo?
Yeah, it's magic, man. You never heard of magic?
That's right. We're rebuilding.
You say that as if building stuff is easy.
Hey, here's a suggestion. Why not offer the old-timer residents here? Let them experience the benefits of sensors firsthand. That is, if you'd be interested in staying here.
I'll admit, seeing you two build with those doodads did pique my curiosity.
Well, I thought they were doohickeys.
And it might be nice to settle down somewhere for a while. It is getting dangerous out there, especially for a scav past his prime. But would an old man like me really be welcome here?
Aren't scabs for picking? Yeah, sure.
I'd welcome the help.
Okay then, you got yourself a deal. Old Paul is at your service.
Old Paul.
Now, if you'd excuse me a second, I want to check out this here sensor doohickey.
How
Oh,
about
there
that?
we go. It's a
Your
doohickey.
ASAMs have already attracted their first resident.
Yep. Cool,
With
huh?
that, I'd say our exchange of services is complete.
What, you don't have any used
Enjoy
cars
your
to sell?
ASAMs. I'm sure you'll put them to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to the hardware store. Got a lot of important work to be getting on with.
Ah! Important work?
Kind of work.
I've got some family matters I need to take care of.
Family matters?
Personal stuff. I'm sure you understand.
I guess. You got a wife at home?
It was good working with you.
Yeah, you too. I should get going. Oh, and good luck with your settlement.
Hey,
Yeah, right
where's
arm.
that ASAM fella going? I wanted to ask him a few questions.
Well, you should have done it. You just turned around and ignored him while he was here. What's up?
What's on your mind?
Maybe you're the person to ask instead. You're the head honcho around this place, right? Well, I've got a request to make. You see, I noticed that there's a whole bunch of new people around here, so I'm thinking it might be best to put down a few more of these here censored thingamabobs. You know, to make sure everybody's got a home, a place to work, and not to mention enough food.
Okay. Good idea, I guess.
That's a good idea.
Well, I've been known to have a decent idea now and again. These ASAM things seem very impressive, but we can only make use of them if you place them down for us.
I make it do what I want.
I wish I could tell you, but I really don't know.
Okay,
And you
this is
don't
going to
know that
continue
kicking
it.
it won't work.
Where are they at? There. This will continue it.
Hey, stop that, please. It can't be good for the sensor.
But it won't work right.
That's no reason to go beating the living daylights out of it.
Well, how do I make it do what I want?
I wish I could tell you, but I really don't know.
Excuse me, miss.
Oh, hello again.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. Maybe you can talk some sense into the young lady.
Yeah, he told her, I really don't know. And she says, well, how do you know the kicking won't work then? Anyway, is there a problem here?
What's the problem?
It's this sensor thing. I want to build a store, you know? Somewhere I could sell stuff. But it won't work.
A store? I don't think the sensors can build those. Can they?
Sure, why can't they?
I don't see why not.
You know who would know? That ASAM fella.
You just
Maybe you should
ignored
go
what I
find
said.
him. Ask him what else these sensor flibbity gibbets can do.
I just told you that it could work and you just ignored me. Well, maybe that other guy knows. All right, I'll go talk to
I'll
him.
go see him immediately.
Oh, well,
But that was
that's
just
great.
rude.
In the meantime, I'll get the new arrivals settled. And hopefully prevent more property damage.
Yeah,
Good
well, who
luck.
put you in charge?
I knew
Wasn't
this
me.
real prissy Brahmin baron once. Never met a man who took so much pride in selling cow dung.
All right,
What
so
can
we
I
need
do you for?
we need to go talk to Jake again. So let's mosey that way. He found out. All right, Jake, is it? Stranger. He's still a stranger. We haven't met him yet.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey there. Didn't expect to be seeing you again. Is something up? It's not the ASAMs, is it?
Yes, it is actually the ASAMs. Now, let me give you another little pro tip on this mod. This mod is very, very script heavy. Scripts take time. Don't get over anxious. Now, you saw that I came up to this stranger, Jake, and I clicked to say hello, but nothing happened. He turned around and went, someplace else. I clicked again, and nothing happened. And he turned around again, and then he said, "Oh, somebody's here to talk to me." These scripts take a long time. Don't get over anxious and start pounding buttons if stuff doesn't happen right away. You have to wait for the script to catch up. And the whole mod is like that. So if you're trying to do something or talk to somebody and they're not talking to you, wait. Because evidently the script hasn't caught up to you yet.
That's why I'm here.
So it is the sensors that bring you here. Look, I'll tell you the same thing I told the others. I know it may seem confusing, but trust me, just stick with it. Keep building with them, and provide your people with proper supervision. Eventually, it'll all make sense.
Okay, but I want more. Yeah, I've got the same ones you have, but there's options so that it doesn't work, and I turn the options off.
What else do you have?
What else? Are you saying the sensors aren't enough for you? Well, that's a first. Most people complain ASAMs are too complicated. No one's ever asked for more. I'm starting to get the feeling you're not exactly like most people, are you? All right, Slick. Consider me curious. What's your story? Like for starters, that Pip-Boy on your wrist. I bet there's a tale behind that.
Yeah, well, what's your story?
Why do you ask?
It's not every day someone trips over a Pip-Boy. Heck, it took me years to find mine. So where'd you get yours?
I got it in Vault 111.
111? That's the vault just down the road from here, right? How'd you even get in there? That place is sealed up tighter than a Brotherhood bunker. Wait a second. Are you telling me you're not actually from that vault, are you?
Well, not originally, but I was a popsicle in it at one time.
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault. I woke up at one point. Some people killed my wife and kidnapped my son. I'm trying to find him.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know what that's... Well, I know something like that ain't easy. You might be surprised how common that kind of thing is out here. I mean, not the frozen in a vault part, but... I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I don't mean to pick at fresh wounds. But what you said about being frozen, are you telling me you're pre-war? Before the bombs?
That's right. I was a meat popsicle. When I got out of the vault, the hardest thing was getting the stick out of my ass from the popsicle stick. But yeah, I'm pre-war.
Yeah. Before the war. Before everything was ruined.
Whoa. That's... Well, that's amazing. You really aren't like most people.
Well, Nathan, if you've got any other questions, let me
If
know.
you don't mind my asking.
I'd be more than
Why is
happy
a
to try to
vault dweller
help.
from the past bothering with settlements and ASAMs?
I'm just going to say to help others.
I want to help people.
That's an admirable goal. I can respect that. And from what I've seen so far, you're the kind who's more than willing to put actions to those kind of words. Well, guess that explains why you're so serious about this settlement stuff.
Raiders! Hurry!
What? Take it easy.
Take it easy. It'll be all right. Just tell me what happened.
Back at the settlement. A whole bunch of them. They've taken hostages, please. You gotta hurry.
Damn raiders are like rad roaches. You crush one and 5 more crawl out. Well, don't you worry, Slick. I got your back. You helped me with my raider problem. Only right I help you with yours.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Right you are.
Come on, get the lid out and move before somebody gets killed.
All right, all right. Get your panties in a twist.
Let me know if you want some help. I like
Yeah.
to hack terminals.
Hack terminals? No, I want you to come help me kill some guys. Come on. We got to keep up with old Paul. He's faster than I am.
Hold it! Take one step closer, and I shoot.
I'm taking a step. I took another step. I took another step. You're a liar. You didn't shoot. What's going on here?
What's going on here?
You stupid! What do you think's going on?
Warwick, huh? Okay, I've got 2 playthroughs that are all the way to the end of the first chapter, but I haven't done Warwick yet. I'll have to try that, and maybe I can figure out what's going on if it does it to me. We can work this out.
Look, I'm sure we can work this out. No one has to die.
You wasted a whole bunch of us at Concord. So now, you're going to watch some of your people die.
He's gonna let me bribe him. I'm gonna bribe him.
Could 100 caps change your mind?
Oh, that's not much, but it'll do. All right, boys, I think they've learned their lesson.
Okay. He isn't gonna like that. He doesn't like that.
Not the way I would have done it, but at least it's open now.
Not the way he would have done
Say,
it.
before we came here, I wanted to ask you something. This maybe isn't the most appropriate time or venue for a chit-chat, but have you got a minute?
Here's the thing. I've tried this quest every other way, and every other way, the one settler gets killed. Every way. The only way... There's 2 ways. One, if you're strong enough, you can threaten him and he will back down. But because of the build that I'm using, I'm not there yet. And so my only other choice is to bribe him. So that's why I did that.
Of course. What's up?
Well, this may seem abrupt, but the Commonwealth. By now I'm sure you've experienced enough to form an opinion about it, so tell me, what do you think of it all?
Well, it's pretty harsh, that's what I think.
It's a wasteland. People are barely surviving up there.
Exactly. It's been over 200 years since the world ended, and folks are still picking up the pieces. It's a real mess out here. People living in dirt, barely enough food or clean water, random attacks from raiders, pharaohs, or God forbid, synths. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be that way. It just might be possible to bring back a measure of the civilization to the wastes, like what you used to have.
We've got an idea what synths are. I was going to ask him about synths, but we pretty much have an idea what they are.
You made some good points. Tell me more.
You've already seen firsthand what ASAMs can do. And you've shown interest in what more you can get out of them. What if I were to tell you, we've only scratched the surface? And maybe, if you're willing, we could perhaps do more than you ever imagined. I've got plans, but I feel they'd go a whole lot smoother if I had a reliable partner to ride shotgun. So, what I propose is a partnership. You and me, working together to try and rebuild the Commonwealth. What do you say?
Well, what should I say? I'm in.
All right. I'm in.
Hell yeah! You are not gonna regret this. I suppose a proper
Yeah,
introduction
Scorpion,
is in
something
order.
like that.
Name's Jake.
That
Jake
one's going to
Evans.
cause problems, too.
And it's a pleasure to be working with you.
Okay. Yeah, a pleasure.
Thanks. You too.
All right. With the formalities out of the way, let me answer a query of yours. Earlier, you showed an interest in getting more out of ASAMs. Now, if that's something you really are serious about, then I know where to find the equipment we need. However, there is a small problem.
Oh, you talking about more raiders?
What's the problem?
Same old issue that plagues the entire Commonwealth. Raiders. The place with the ASAM equipment has been claimed by a raider gang. Really dug their heels in. And they're not open to doing trade. But I reckon together we could break into the little base and grab what we need. However, we would be in for a tough fight. So, you think you'd be up for that? Taking on a raider stronghold?
Sure.
Don't worry. I'll help you deal with these raiders.
Well, all right. Now, this equipment we're after was delivered from Concord Hardware to an old Air Force satellite station called Olivia. So that's where we'll be heading. But before we go there, might want to make a pit stop or two. I understand a nearby farm has had recent dealings with this particular group of raiders. It might be worthwhile asking them about it. See if we can't get more up-to-date intel. Also, I've got a small cache of gear hidden nearby Olivia. It's probably still there. Would be useful for our little venture. I'll mark your Pip-Boy with our points of interest, but it's up to you what we do. I'm handing over the reins.
All right, so I guess we're partnered up with this guy. His name's Jake. Notice it doesn't say stranger anymore.
Hold on, we're near the cache. Just give me a second here.
You can take all the time you want.
A while back, when I first checked out the area. Aha! Looks like it's all still here. How do you like the headwear?
Oh, nice.
Cunning,
Baseball
don't you
hat.
think?
You look great, buddy.
I think you look pretty good.
Oh, you're too kind. Don't want you feeling left out now. Here, for you.
Completed. Clear the area. Talk to Jake. All right, well, where is he? Here he comes.
Good job. You really don't like raiders, do you?
Not particularly.
There were a few lookouts around the perimeter, but I took care of them. Shouldn't have to worry about anyone raising the alarm. At least, not right now.
Yeah, right.
Say, before we head in, would you care for a bit of advice?
Oh, you're going to give me advice. Look, you were down there because you didn't want to come up here, and you were going to take care of... I didn't hear one gunshot from you, buddy. So what kind of advice you going to give me?
About what?
This particular raider group packs a little more artillery than the usual riffraff. And that includes some nasty big miniguns. Just remember, miniguns need a few seconds to warm up before they start firing. So make sure you use that to your advantage. And make sure you get your ass behind some damn cover. You can't get hit by what can't see you.
God. How do you know? I was in the Army, buddy.
How do you know?
Well, the equipment that we're here for ain't my first time coming here for it. A few weeks ago, I tried sneaking into this place, but I got caught. And after being treated to a beating, I was sent on my way by a hail of minigun fire. Now I'm just lucky those things ain't precise at long range.
Okay. So you're giving me advice. I'd have never done that. I'd have made it through here just fine, even if I was by myself.
Thanks. I always appreciate good advice.
Come on, let's head on in.
All right, did you get what you needed? Are you not talking now?
Mighty impressive. Thanks for the help. I was not enjoying the shootout developing there.
Jake from State Farm? It's Jake from State Farm. Really? It's not your girlfriend? No, it's Jake.
No problem. Glad to be of service.
Oh, dang it. Dented my helmet. Oh, well, better than a bullet to the brain box. All right, let's get down to business.
Well, I hate to tell you, Jake, but that baseball hat isn't going to stop a bullet. It's not a helmet.
Raiders interrupted as I was finishing up. Just need to hit the last few keys on the terminal and... Hey, presto! There we are.
Looting
Take a
time.
peek inside, shall we?
Hey there.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Huh. Would you look at that? Interesting. Very interesting.
All right, what is it? You're so interesting.
What is it?
Oh, right. Take a look. Shipment label reads, from Concord Hardware. This is definitely the equipment we're here for. No mistake there. This is the ASAM comm hub. As best as I understand it, this thing connects to the sensors somehow, allowing them to do more stuff.
Yeah, good haul.
But I wouldn't really know how it does that until I turn it on. Although looking at it, doesn't look like time's been too kind to this old gal. I'm already seeing a fair number of damaged components. I wonder if it'll still be able to run.
Can't you fix it?
Can we fix this?
I don't even know how bad the damage is yet. I'll have to take a closer look back at the hardware store. Well, I'd say we're done here. We found what we came for. No reason to stick around. You were a big help. There's no way I could have done this by myself.
Well, that's a for sure.
It was a cakewalk. No problem at all.
I'd hate to see what you consider difficult. See, if you've not already done so, now might be a good time to get your bearings. Still can't imagine how overwhelming all this must be for you. Maybe check in on any settlements you've got going. Or if you think you might need more sensors, there may be some not too far from here. A place called West Everett Estates. But I should warn you, area's overrun with super mutants. Might be a challenge for you.
Nah.
Even after this.
Super mutants. They're not so tough.
I might be able to do that.
Well, if you do decide to go, take care. I'll contact you once I've looked over the comm hub. Hopefully by then I should have some idea of how it works. Until then, stay safe out there, alright? Oh, and again, great work today.
Alright, we're heading this way. How many times do I have to... Oh, wait. What's he have to say?
Hello? Hello? Is this working? Hey there, Slick. I hope you're receiving this. Dang transmitter. If you can hear this, come on back to the hardware store. Got some news on the comm hub. Is this even broadcasting?
Alright. So he wants us back at the hardware store. Alright, let's go see what Jake wants. Oh, he's waiting for us. Hey, how's a cup of Joe?
Excuse me.
Howdy, Slick. Good to see you again.
Where'd he put it? Yeah? How are things?
How are things going?
Not bad, not bad. As you can see by the crate, I managed to get the comm hub back. Although it wasn't easy, let me tell you. I've got the hub inside if you'd like to see it.
Sure.
I don't see why not.
All right, follow me.
Walk this way, huh? What the hell is that?
There it is. Ain't she a beaut? Although sadly not ready for service just yet.
Why is it so freaking big?
In fact,
Freaking
I
big.
couldn't even turn it on. But I have been able to give the old gal a good going over. Got
Okay.
a rough understanding of the hardware.
All right. Freaking big. Why is it so big? Go ahead.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Well, judging by the internals, this thing mostly appears to be a giant processor. My guess is that it operates as a kind of ASAM switchboard, connecting and communicating with the sensors. Which makes sense, really. I mean, it is called the comm hub. Now, if we could get sensors connected and communicating, that really would open up our options. Let us do some cool things.
Well, I like doing cool things.
What do you mean by that?
Well, for example, remote management, mass software updates, division of settlement labor, and the obvious one, better communications. Now, to you, that last thing may not sound like much, but trust me, better communications is something we want. So I think it's in our best interest to get this comm hub running. Really begin to rebuild the Commonwealth.
Will it get chicks for us? Because that'd be cool.
Give me the details.
You gotta understand, things aren't like what they were in your time. In the Commonwealth these days, reliable intercommunication really doesn't exist. It's held a lot of things back, including settlements. The better the communication we can get within and between our settlements, the better it will be for everyone.
You didn't answer my question. Does it find hot chicks for us?
I'm on board. When do we start?
In order to get things going, first, we need to turn this thing on. And for that, we're gonna need some serious power. And I'm afraid my little generator just ain't gonna cut it. However, as luck would have it, just a couple of feet below us is all the power we could need.
Really?
Really?
Concord has a municipal plutonium well. Probably used to power every building in town. To get some real power flowing again, all you need to do is turn it on. That is, if you wouldn't mind helping out.
Well, I guess I'm on it.
I'm on it.
I'm your man.
It's as good as done.
I knew you'd help. You'll have to discover a way into the old service tunnels running under Concord. Once you're down there, find something that looks like a big old generator. Do what you need to start it up, then head on back.
All right. Well, this thing looks like a big old generator. Does it look like that? So, I saw a generator up here. Evidently, we have to kickstart it, literally. Oh, I must have kicked it. I guess all I had to do is interact with it. Hit the big red button. And then run. It's nuclear powered. All right, hey, we got power up.
You should have all the power you need now.
Yeah, I noticed. When the power came back, it blew out half the bulbs in here. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to replace those. But the important thing is, we now have power.
Will it be enough?
I don't know. Let's go find out. All right then. Let's try powering this thing up.
All right.
Now let's see here.
Get her done. Need any help?
Okay, connect this there.
I think I got a screwdriver someplace.
That. Let's bypass this. I think we're ready to give this a go.
All right.
Best if you stand back.
Oh, hey, good advice. Holy crap. Darlene got knocked on her ass.
Hi.
You okay?
Okay. That didn't exactly go to plan.
You okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. To be honest, I was kind of worried this might happen. The hub's been sitting around unused for so long, and so many of its parts have degraded. Seems even with enough power, there's no getting around blowing out capacitors and pairs semiconductors. Still, it's worth a try.
Are you sure you're okay? Can you fix it?
I assume you can fix that?
Give me a day or two. Maybe I could swap out some of the busted parts, clean a few tubes. It might be enough. I know it may not seem like it, but this was a step forward.
Yeah, and 2 backwards.
And you're okay?
Sure. I'm fine. Okay, if we want to start rebuilding the Commonwealth, I better get to work. Thanks for your help today. I'll put out a radio message again when I've got news.
All right.
Take care out there.
Okay, don't put me off too long. I got things to do, places to go, people to see. All right, Jake. What do you got for me, buddy?
Hey, Slick. Say, you spoken to any of the people around that old theater? Those glazed eyes, creepy smiles.
What is that?
You read any of their little
A street
pamphlets?
club?
I tell you, they ain't right in the head.
Yeah, they're batshit crazy. I'll tell you that right now.
Kind of.
You're right to avoid them. Crazy bells are ringing.
Crazy as a soup sandwich. Anyway, as I said in my message, I've
N-A-Y?
been unable to get our comm hub running.
N-A-Y.
Honestly, given the state of it,
2077.
I'm not surprised. Tech like that ain't designed to be left sitting around unused. Too many of its components have
Imner,
seized
if you're
up or
talking
just
about,
degraded over time.
N-A-Y. What game is that? I can't think. I'll help.
Anything I can do to help?
As a matter of fact, yeah, there is.
Cyberpunk? You're talking about Cyberpunk?
If we want more out of ASAMS,
yeah, I've
we
been
need a
playing
comm hub that
Cyberpunk.
works. But as it is, I don't have what we'd need to repair the one we have. However, fortune has smiled upon us.
Are you talking about...
A friend of mine discovered where we might find a second comm hub in better condition, as well as a nice stockpile of ASAM products to boot. So
Yeah,
if
I've
you
been
care to
playing
join
that.
me, I want to go check this place out.
I'm not very good at it, though. Anything else?
Is there anything else I should know?
Well, this probably isn't going to fill with confidence over my abilities, but honestly, I've never seen anything like the comm hub before. Its technology is so far beyond anything I've seen in the Commonwealth, it's ridiculous.
Andy, are you still here?
Whoever designed that thing was a genius. But because it's so advanced, we'd have a hell of a time finding replacement parts to repair it with. That's why I'm hoping we can find a second comm hub in better condition. Because otherwise, I'm not sure I'll be able to repair the one we have. Sorry to unload on you, but you did ask. Anyway, you ready to head out?
Yeah, I got faith in you, though, buddy. You can fix it.
Sounds good. Let's go.
I knew I could count on
Andy,
you.
Imner
If
is...
you love me, just
last
find a
night when I was
working
telling you I had a
comm hub.
friend
Or
that
at
was
the very least,
Welsh.
a few ASAM goodies.
That's Imner here. He's
let me update your Pip-Boy map.
he's from Wales.
There we go. All right, lead on.
I don't think he lives in Wales, though. You don't live in Wales, though, do you, Imner?
Strong not like this.
Pretty sure he doesn't.
Hey.
Come on. Go on. There he goes. Pooh balls.
All right. Looks like
That
we're
one's
in
still alive.
the headquarters for the Commonwealth. Well, that's kind of weird.
Don't forget to share if you find
Assuming
it.
this is the right place. Why would a Vault-Tec facility be having ASAM equipment delivered? Didn't one of the ASAM sensors talk about Robco being in partnership with Vault-Tec?
No.
Maybe that's why.
Is it important? I don't know.
Why is that important?
Hold that thought. Just found the employee records. There's a name in here. Magnuson.
Yeah, Magnuson. That's a
I've
name.
heard that name somewhere before.
Yeah. It was back at Olivia, that station. The Olivia station.
That sounds familiar.
I can't shake the feeling I'm forgetting something important. It was somewhere recently. We were both there and... Wait, I remember now. The terminal records at the satellite station. We read the same name there.
Yeah.
It
I
was
just
a
said
Magnuson
that.
who had the comm hub we found shipped to Olivia. Huh. Maybe this guy was in charge of delivering hubs or something?
Or something.
This seems like something we should look into.
Maybe he's just
Maybe
spreading out a
this
little
Magnuson
love or
had an
something.
office here. Let's see if we can find it.
All right. We got to look for this guy's office.
Hey, look there. I think we found the office.
You think this is it? I'm taking the toy alien. You'll have to fight me for it.
Ah, good. Got a working terminal. Just give me a second here.
All right. You got take all the time you want. Oh, what's hidden down there? There's something down there.
Whoa! This is some serious security. Ah, damn it. Can't crack this password.
Get your face out of my face.
Come on. All right, terminal. You asked for it.
All right, Imiter. I'll
Finally,
jump
I'm
on
in.
and say hello. Maybe maybe this
Learn.
weekend, if I don't get to it today.
Well, I never.
Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
I think I discovered
Good
why
talking to you.
Vault-Tec were so interested in ASAM equipment. If I'm reading this right, it looks like Vault-Tec was trying to develop a rival product to the ASAM sensors.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm fairly sure. Seems this Magnuson was hired by Vault-Tec because he used to work with Robco on the ASAMs. He must have wanted his insider knowledge. Although, judging by his terminal entries, I don't think this guy took his job here very seriously. Scratch that. He really didn't take his job seriously. In fact, he was using his position here to embezzle company equipment.
So he was a crook, huh? That sounds kind of risky, though.
That's a hell of a risk.
The nerve on this guy. He was actually stealing from Vault-Tec. Building materials, computers, robots. Hell, he was even stealing their ASAMs and... Oh, I don't think we're gonna find a second comm hub here.
Why's that?
Why do you say that?
Vault-Tec were expecting a comm hub to be shipped here. But this Madison guy hijacked the delivery. Had it sent to Olivia instead.
Oh, so that's what we got in
All we
Olivia.
look for, we've already found.
Okay.
It's okay. You couldn't have known.
Thanks. Appreciate the kind words. Looks like we're stuck with the hub we have. But it does sound like Vault-Tec were working on something similar. Maybe we should investigate this rival product of theirs. Hey, maybe it's something we can use? The terminal said this place has a warehouse where they worked on projects. I'm thinking we should take a peek down there. Although terminal also said we need to take an elevator. And we already know we'll need a keycard for that. There's gotta be one around here somewhere.
All right.
Let's see if we can find it.
All right, let's head down. We can use the key card now. Elevator's working. Johnny Q, hi.
Basement.
How's it doing? How you doing?
Stinks down here.
Oh, well, that means there's probably ghouls down here. Look at all these open safes. Robco. Oh, what do we have here?
Hold up. Got some Robco boxes here.
I already saw him.
Empty.
Keep up,
Not a
buddy.
single sensor
You're
or anything.
falling behind.
What is this?
And let's see what this tape is here. What was it? HQ memo?
Hey, Walter, it's Ben. The boys upstairs have been pestering me again about that hub thing. Are you sure it didn't arrive? I tried calling Donna at Boston Direct, but she said they'd already shipped it out. Maybe it got sent to another one of our warehouses? Ah, whatever. For now, just move all the other Robco crap down to the sub-basement. It's suspicious as hell having it out in the open, and I still don't trust Magnuson. For all we know, it could be a Robco plant.
Well,
Alright, I'll see you later at the post. You still owe me that drink.
okay. Well, he mentioned something about a sub-basement. That I didn't know anything about a sub-basement. Alright, well, let's look around. We'll just keep looting while he's looking for whatever he's looking for. Oh, wait a minute. You can move these mats? I think we
nice
just found
work.
the sub-basement.
Hidden trapdoor, huh?
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Well, after you.
Alright. Oh, there's a red button. Everybody knows what you have to do to a red button. That's worse than finding a snake in a toilet. Yeah, it is.
Ah, now this is more like it. Let's go take a look-see, shall we? Check this place out.
Well, the button on the wall
Vault-Tec
ended up
really were trying to make a
unlocking
round
the floor, so...
Although it looks like they were trying to skip the whole R&D phase and just reverse engineer everything. In partnership my ass. Huh. What a weird setup. I wonder, what were they trying to do with these ASAM sensors?
Well, let's go
Don't
find
suppose
out.
you've any ideas?
Not at all. I don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, even though they never got their hands on the comm hub, it doesn't seem to have stopped Vault-Tec trying to rip off ASAM technology. Question is, what do they come up with? Let's split up and see what we can uncover down here. Let me know if you find anything interesting.
Alright, we're splitting up, I guess. Can we take these? We can always use extra ASAMs. What is this machine?
Huh? What you messing with there?
Some big
well,
button.
I'll be. Looks like Vault-Tec had themselves a ASAM printer. But I think its printing days are long behind it. They must have needed a steady supply of sensors to experiment with. Guess they got tired of buying them from Robco. Say, if this thing could construct a whole sensor, then let me check something.
Okay. You were standing there for 20 minutes. You didn't see that big red button?
Woohoo! Jackpot! You know a machine can't make something if it don't got the schematics for it.
Nice grammar you have there.
What are you talking about?
Well, would it surprise you to learn that this thing has a copy of the schematics needed to build ASAMs? I wonder who Vault-Tec paid off for that. Let me just download a copy of this. I'm sure Vault-Tec won't mind.
Yeah, you pirate
And
away.
there we are. We may have to adapt and substitute a few parts, but now we'd be able to build as many sensors as we want. No more scavenging for them. This is a real game changer. Good find, Slick.
All right.
I reckon we've still not uncovered everything that's here yet. Let's keep looking around.
Okay. I'll keep looking.
Just
Ah,
don't make me
what is
care of
this? Oh, we can get in that,
Sure
too.
don't make them like these.
All right, so, Jake, come here.
Jake.
Nick, get out of the way. I need Jake in here. Yeah, you stand right there. Don't move. Look what I found.
Yeah?
In this,
Found something?
yep.
Hello.
In the safe.
What have we here? Oh, well, how about that? This holotape contains data for the different ASAM variants.
Sweet.
You know, plot types, the different things ASAMs can be programmed for. I suspect Vault-Tec planned to copy the software. Let's see, we got residential, agricultural, and industrial. Whoa, hold up a sec. There's more data here. What the? Recreational plot? Commercial? Slick, do you know what you just found?
No, not really. Why don't you tell me?
I think so.
There's data for 4 new plot types here. 4 more things that ASAMs could build. I don't think Robco ever released these variants. At least not to the general public. This is one hell of a find. I'm gonna have to study this tape. If I could figure out how to transfer new data onto sensors, I'm fairly certain we'll soon have more things to build.
Sweet.
What do you mean you're only fairly certain?
Well, as you know, ASAMs come pre-programmed with 3 plot types. To change what it builds, you just select the right
it's
settings.
the Hunger. Hello,
Easy
how
enough
are
once
you?
You know how. But I have no idea how you transfer new plot data onto an ASAM. But don't worry, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I got faith in you, Jake.
Sounds great.
I never thought we'd find something like this here. I wonder what more's hidden around this place. Come on, let's keep looking.
All right, what else we got around here? Oh, we've got buttons to push. What is this? Okay, so there's no power to the unit. So it doesn't do me any good to push it. So there's got to be power. It looks like power's coming in on that great big red cord there. Let's track that down. Wait a minute. What's this? A pencil. I can't go without a pencil. Vault-Tec Comlink notes. Those look important. Let's take those. Okay, the red cord goes through this door. Alright, there's your power. Alright, now we can push this button. We should have power.
Uh-huh.
What's all that ruckus about? Would you look at this thing? What were Vault-Tec trying to do here?
How'd you
And
get
what's
in
that
here?
noise it's making? Ugh, must be something wrong with it. All
Well,
right,
give it a look.
Let's take a closer look here.
I swear he was in the other room.
Huh. This machine's picking up some kind of radio signal. Seems like it's trying to connect to something nearby. Hey, do me a favor. Go to that table with the ASAMs in the other room.
Alright. I already took the ASAM.
All right, there should be a switch there. Flip it off and cut the power to the sensors.
Is that the switch? Right here?
All right, come on back.
Yep, that confirms what I thought, all right.
Which is?
About what?
The signals this machine was picking up. They were coming from those ASAMs. They were emitting the radio signals.
Really?
Really?
Listen for yourself. You turned off the ASAMs, signals are no longer broadcasting. QED.
QED.
I didn't know the sensors could do something like that. Emit a radio signal, that is. But that begs the question. Just what is this thing? Why is it trying to pick up signals from sensors? Just what kind of ASAM technology were Vault-Tec trying to copy here?
Well, God, I don't know. Take a look at what I found, though. Maybe it'll help you.
Here.
What you got there? Technical documents, huh? You already had these?
Yeah.
Not that I'm complaining, but is there anything you come across that you don't pick up?
Yeah, I loot
Well,
everything.
I'll be. According to these documents, this machine is Vault-Tec's attempt to duplicate a comm hub. I mean, it's not exactly a good attempt, but still. I suppose an effort was made. Not much a rival product, though. Doesn't even seem to work right. I guess after Magnuson stole the hub, Vault-Tec were forced to build their own version with no real reference. You know, if this thing really is a reproduction of a comm hub, I think we actually might be able to use this.
Okay, I'm listening.
I'm listening.
We came here looking for another comm hub, because the one we've got's so badly damaged it won't even turn on. And while it's not exactly what I expected to find here, this Vault-Tec knockoff might still be useful. Call me optimistic, but between this thing and the real comm hub, we might just be able to cobble together something that works.
Okay. He said I could call him optimistic, so optimistic, how does that help us?
I don't see how that helps us. Okay, let me explain. This thing was designed to replicate an ASAM combo.
Oh God, I'm in trouble because this
And while
guy's
it's far from a
mansplaining
perfect
to me.
reproduction, it may be similar enough so that we can use parts of it to repair our hub. Or we could use parts from our comm hub to make this thing work right. Whichever way gets us what we need.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble for this guy mansplaining. He's gonna trigger somebody out there.
Glad it turned out well.
That makes two of us. Well, with that, I think we've uncovered everything we can here. Okay, let me just take a mental inventory of everything we found. We got the schematics to build our own sensors. New plot types, if I could figure out how to make them work. And of course, Vault-Tec's version of a comm hub, which just might allow us to start repairing the one we've already got. To call this trip productive would be an understatement. I knew working with you was a good idea, but damn, I didn't expect us to do this well.
Hey, I surprised everybody. You'd better believe it.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
Well, dare I say, you're the most helpful person I've ever met. All right, I need to start gathering things up. Move everything we found back to the hardware store. Oh, wait, shit! I completely forgot. I meant to go meet up with someone. And I doubt they'll take kindly me blowing them off.
Would you miss a dentist appointment or something?
Who is they?
An acquaintance of mine. Actually, it's the guy who got us the info on this place. He said he needed to talk to me once I was done here. Something about some important information he wanted to share. But there's no way I can just leave all this stuff here. Look, I know I'm kind of passing the buck, but could you meet with this fella for me? See what he wants? I'd really appreciate it.
God, do this, do that.
Sure, I can do that.
Oh, thank you. You're a real pal. Sweeter than a baby's breath.
Oh God, don't get.
The fella you need to
You're
visit lives up
embarrassing
and
me
down the
now.
city. He's an information broker. Calls himself the Ron. Chances are he wants to sell us some info. And given his past track record, it's probably something useful. So here, take these caps. Pay him and find out what he has to say. Most hours of the day you'll find him in his office, towards the back of the city. All right, time for me to get this stuff back to the hardware store. This should be a fun challenge of logistics.
Jake from State Farm.
Once you've wrapped up everything with the Ron, head on back and let me know how it went. Oh, actually, before you go, might as well take this. Here. That's a copy of the ASAM schematics. With that, you can now build your own sensors.
Oh,
as long as
sweet.
you got the parts.
Sweet, because we had a hard time finding these things. All right, I want that. Nice.
Nice.
I won't blame you if you want to test out and build a few sensors. Just don't keep the Ron waiting for too long. Anyway, I'll see you later. Good luck out there.
The Ron.
Words never